Miriam doesn't think to lock her doors anymore since you've been feeding her barbiturates for breakfast.
She'd better be upstairs, Norman.
You're trying to kill her, aren't you, Nancy? And now I have proof.
You're crazy. And you're also trespassing.
Miriam told me how many pills you've been telling her to take. Just wait till Charles hears about this.
Help! He's attacking me! Let go! Help me!
Stop it! What do you think you're doing?
Charles, he attacked me!
Yeah, I see, Miss Redland, but, look, the only other day I can see you this week is going to be today. Fine. Okay, well, how about 11:30? Yeah, good. Well, I look forward to seeing you then. Bye.
Morning, Harold.
Charles, when you want to see me, why don't you make an appointment like all the rest of my clients do? I do have other clients.
Has the detective found Helen yet?
Detective? Oh, no. I tell you the truth, I really hadn't had time to hire one yet. I didn't think you were in all that much of a hurry.
Well, I'm not in any particular hurry, but there are pressures in my life, too.
Oh, yeah? Who's pressuring you?
Well, Nancy, of course. No. I shouldn't really have said that. That's too strong a word. It's not pressure. But I know that she would be very, very happy to learn that I am divorcing Helen. So I want you to hire someone immediately.
Okay, I'll get on it.
Good. Now, I have something else of great importance to talk about. Vince Cardello called on Jason Prescott yesterday.
Oh, they're getting to be regular blood brothers, aren't they?
Well, somehow he commands Vince's respect, and he certainly has a lot more influence than the two of us, particularly since that Testron fiasco.
That'll blow over. Just takes a little bit of time, that's all.
Well, the two of us have been put on hold indefinitely, particularly where cost management is concerned.
What do you mean? We've been fired?
No, but it was made very clear to me that there will be no more corner cutting at Hollister Mall, and that if there is, Prescott has clear-cut instructions to report it immediately to Vince. He will come to me, and I will come.
Oh, all right, Charles, you don't have to belabor the point. I am well aware of who is the bottom man in this corporation.
Sleeping Beauty. Miriam, it's me. It's Norm. Hello.
What are you doing here? You're supposed to knock.
I did knock. I rang the bell. I even tapped on the window. You didn't hear me. Are you listening to me?
Why do you always come when I'm trying to take a nap?
Your whole life is one long nap, Miriam.
I gotta take this to entertain you.
Miriam, wait a minute. Why are you taking 3?
3, because I'm supposed to take 3. That's exactly what Nancy says to take. Would you just mind your own business, Norman? You make me nervous.
Miriam, look now. The label, the dosage here says 1. Well, can't you read?
Can't you talk about something else?
Wait a minute. What about these here? How many of these do you take?
Green, that's 3 at meal times, 3 times a day.
Nancy's instructions, right?
That's right.
The label says 1. What about these?
White, that's no more than 4 a day.
Well, it's good of her to limit you. The label says 1. All right, what about these here?
Blue is 2 at bedtime.
Miriam, the label says 1. Nancy's instructions to you have faithfully exceeded the recommended dosages for all of these. Now, doesn't that mean something to you?
Well, I need more, Norman. They're just too weak or something.
Yeah, they just don't make drugs like they used to, do they, Miriam?
Norman, they're not drugs, they're medicine.
Yeah, well, it appears that your good Nancy Lawson's been shoveling those down your throat faster than you can count them. Now I've got proof. Wait till your father hears about this.
Hey, Mama. Oh, Jane, I'm gonna do it. I made up my mind.
Made up your mind about what?
Oh, this place needs something. It's dreary. Remember how the sun used to come streaming through those balcony windows over at the condominium? Well, maybe if I get some new curtains and put a bright color of paint on these walls and get some new carpet.
Oh, Mom, come on. What were all those old stories about the furniture and all the old memories and things?
Memories are just that, best left alone and not brought back. Just remember the good times.
Oh, Mom, come on. Don't get all teary-eyed.
Oh, I'm not getting teary-eyed, Gene. In fact, my eyes are just finally opening and they don't like what they're looking at. So, we're gonna change it.
Well, I don't want you working too hard.
Oh, Gene, how can you be so understanding after what I made you put up with me about this place? Oh, it must be love.
It is. You know, I could say I told you so, Mama, but I won't.
Oh, you just did, and it's okay. I deserve that. But don't get me wrong. Not about the outside, just about the inside. Now, the Lord may have wanted us back in this neighborhood, but I'm sure he didn't want us to put up with all this old junk.
Oh, hey, yes. Speaking of old junk, hey, what about this old stove in there? Why don't we get rid of that? You know, it is a hazard, always burning the pies and stuff.
Yeah, I know. Maybe we could get that one from the condo out of storage. If I ask Leon, you think he might
I don't think you'll mind at all. You know, he's always wanted to help you, Mom. Besides, he's practically adopted us already, huh?
Say so.
Morning, Millie.
Good morning, Mitch. How are you today?
Well, just fine. Yourself?
Well, I'm just getting over a little cold, as a matter of fact. I was out for 2 days.
Oh, I'm mighty sorry to hear that. Oh, I must say you're looking pretty as a picture now.
Well, thank you, Mitch. I do feel much better.
Oh, that's good.
Can I help you with something?
No, not that I can think of. I was just in the building, thought I'd stop by and say hello.
Well, isn't that funny that you should come by the very day I was back at work?
Yes, indeed.
Would you like to say something good? My niece brought me the best cake.
Well, no, you keep that for yourself. I'm going to have lunch in a bit.
I insist. I've got a whole cake waiting for me at home. You take it.
Is this what, is that what they call one of those carrot cakes?
That's right.
Well, I am much obliged. Now, tell me, do you usually have your lunch here?
I do. Usually.
Well, I was thinking that sometime Greenbrier might be a nice change from routine.
They have wonderful luncheon specials from what I hear.
Of course, I couldn't make it till Friday.
Their Friday buffet is best of all.
I was wondering if maybe this Friday.
This Friday?
I was thinking is how nice it is to see the robins back again. Well, oh my goodness, look at that. It's 11 o'clock already.
I'll have to set my watch back.
That just shows how time flies when you're in good company.
Well, 3 minutes goes by pretty fast around lunchtime.
3 minutes? Is that all it's been? Well, will wonders never cease?
You'll have to tell me how the Greenbrier turns out. I might go myself if I didn't have such a busy schedule, especially this Friday.
All right, Millie, I will. And it's wonderful seeing you back at work again. And thanks for the cake.
Thank you, Mitchell. Drop by again.
Bye.
I appreciate you seeing me on such short notice, Mr. Webster.
No problem. As a matter of fact, we did leave things kind of hanging up in the air last time you were in here. I'll tell you the truth, I'm a little confused as to why you haven't left town yet.
Well, I'm not sure. Leaving town is what I want to do now.
Oh, well, in that case, if you're not sure, take your time by all means. How's your boy? He doing okay?
Jimmy? Yeah, he's fine. Gene and I are sharing him now.
Oh, yeah? They're not trying to keep you from seeing him?
Not at all. In fact, things are a lot better now. I've even been over to visit them.
By their invitation?
Mm-hmm. Several times. Gene's mom invited me to dinner once, and I just had lunch with Gene the other day.
Well, that sounds like a big improvement. How are they treating you otherwise?
Well, Mrs. Redland has always been fair. I guess it was just Gene.
Has he backed off any from that hard stance he was taking?
I think so. Oh, but he's still cautious. But we've had some good talks, and I think we're on the right track.
What you're talking about, if it continues, it would be the ideal solution, don't you think?
The ideal one? Yes. But as I said, Gene is still cautious, and, well, so am I, but I think I understand him better now. Things just aren't clear-cut.
What you're really saying is that maybe it isn't all Gene's fault, that maybe you're part to blame, too.
I never said I was perfect.
No, but that doesn't ever make it any easier when we find out just how imperfect we are.
Look, I didn't steal it. I'm not a car thief, but that Jill, I'll tell you, she really set me up for one wild ride. I went to jail.
You kidding?
I kid you not.
Well, what for?
For being with Jill.
Oh, the Jill's really in jail?
Afraid so. But listen, she cleared me and Brubaker put in a good word for your car. So they released me in the car. She ripped off a lot of makeup. I'll tell you, it's crazy. I think she did it to impress you.
Impress me?
Listen, I'm sorry about your car. I gotta be going.
Hey, Gary, I gotta hand it to you. It's a pretty spectacular excuse.
You ought to visit Jill. Set her straight. Tell her you don't want anything to do with her, no matter what she looks like. I'll see you.
Yeah, no, hold it there, Peter. Where's your mother?
She's at the hospital. Want me to call her?
No, it's all right. I was just in the neighborhood and thought I'd drop by. You mind if I stay around and listen to your crunch?
Oh, I'm sure. Go on in. Hey, I'm sure glad that stuff with Grandma's house got settled.
Ooh, aren't we all? Aren't we all? Peter, I know you're just about the courting age. Now, mind if I pose a question pertaining to courtship?
Go right ahead. I'm an expert.
Aren't we all? Now, my question has to do with the cultivating of nerve in order to ask for a lady's friendship.
You mean guts?
I mean gall.
Oh. Well, it's always kind of fascinated me. Although I haven't done much cultivating of my own yet.
Well, would you hazard a guess?
The only thing I can think of is, well, like it says in Proverbs, better is open rebuke than hidden love.
Hey, Mom, how's it going?
Oh, fine. Look at all these catalogs and all these good ideas.
Yeah. Hey, is Jimmy still with Carla, Mom?
Oh, yeah, she's taking him to that big horse show over at the fairgrounds over there.
Oh, great. I can just hear his first question. I'm glad we have a small backyard.
Gene, come here and take a look at this. Now, don't you think this would look good in here?
Yeah, that's fine, but what's wrong with these curtains here? I think these look okay. It looks really nice.
Dingy color, Gene, and 30 years
come on,
old.
Mama.
We need something bright in here. But I don't know about this drapery fabric. This stuff is $12 a yard.
$12 a yard, Mama? Come on, give me a break. That's ridiculous.
Hello, everybody.
Hey, Leon, how you doing?
What are you looking at that's $12 a yard?
Drapery fabric. You want to take a look?
Hey, that's robbery. If you want to see some samples, I can get some from my car.
Samples of what?
What do you want? I got wallpaper, carpet, draperies. You don't think I just sell the outside of a house, do you?
You did it to us.
Oh, that wasn't Leon's fault, son. This stuff has been in storage ever since your daddy died, and it looks it.
Hey, I got some fabrics in the car to make this stuff look like burlap. And you can get it all at wholesale, just for you.
Well, that's great, Leon. Let's have a look.
Don't go away. Me and my samples will be right back.
Hold up there, Leon. That's the good news. Now, the bad news is that you remember all that furniture that you have in storage? Well, Mom wants all of that moved back over here. And guess who she's picked for the job? All included in your one low price. Remember?
How'd you get in here?
Miriam doesn't think to lock her doors anymore since you've been feeding her barbiturates for breakfast.
She'd better be upstairs, Norman.
You're trying to kill her, aren't you, Nancy? And now I have proof.
You're crazy. And you're also trespassing.
Miriam told me how many pills you've been telling her to take. Just wait till Charles hears about this.
Help! He's attacking me! Let go! Help me! Help me!
What do you think you're doing?
Charles, he attacked me!
Get out of this house! Now listen to me, Carpenter. I said get out! Go ask your daughter how many pills Nancy's been telling her to take. She's upstairs.
Don't listen to him.
Come on, Charles, come on. Don't you even care about your own daughter? I am warning you for the last time. Get out! Ask Miriam if you can wake her up.
You don't believe him, do you?
No, certainly not.
But the man's psychotic. We've got to get rid of him once and for all.
Come on. Open up. Come on. Open I need my medicine. I need it. Nancy! Nancy, where are you? Please help me, Nancy! Daddy? Daddy, please help me. Daddy? Daddy, aren't you here? Daddy, you got to be here. Daddy? Oh, Nancy, where are you? I need you.
Pardon me.
Why, Mitch, how'd you know you'd still find me here?
Well, I didn't. I just thought I'd stop by and take a chance.
Oh.
Yes. Well, I wanted to talk to you about your schedule for Friday.
My schedule? But why?
Why? Why? Because, Millie, would you have lunch with me on Friday?
Why, Mitch, I'd love to join you.
You would?
Yes.
Well, then, yes, of course. I guess I'll see you then.
Yes, of course.
You know, Friday's just 2 days away.
I know.
Well, I'll see you then. Bye.
Goodbye, Mitch.
Here we go. I need my medicine, Nancy.
Come on, Miriam. Come on, just calm down.
But you know
Everything's gonna be
that
okay.
I need my medicine.
Here we go. Just get yourself on the couch here, and Nancy will take care of everything, okay?
Okay, you take care of them. My medicine is gone, though.
What do you mean it's gone?
Everything except for one bottle. It's over there.
This is it? This is all that's left? Huh. Norman the worm, eh?
Worm? Where's Worm? Where? I don't like
Calm down. It's okay. There's nothing there. Don't worry.
Oh. Come on, please.
I wonder if these are still all right.
Well, why not, Nancy? It was good this morning.
Miriam, dear, I don't know where your mind is. You haven't had these little ones since yesterday.
Yesterday?
Mm-hmm.
No, that can't be right, can it?
Mm-hmm, yes it is. You're not thinking clearly. But it's good that I'm here to take care of you.
Come on, Nancy, please. Hurry.
Don't you believe I'm going to give them to you? Don't you trust me?
Uh-huh, yes, I do.
So why are you so worried then?
Because I need those, and see, I need them, and you weren't here.
Well, I was out with your father.
I
that's
know,
all.
he wasn't here either.
I know, I just said that I was out with him. We went out to dinner. It's a shame you didn't want to come.
Want to come? Wait, you didn't ask me, did you?
Miriam, of course I asked you. In fact, so did your father. But you said that you'd rather stay here. That's why we were so surprised to see you wandering around out there.
We? And Daddy's here?
Yes, but when I told him that I could take care of you, he just dropped me off. wonder sometimes if he really does love you.
What? He does really love me. Daddy does. Don't say that. Come on, tell me.
Tell you what?
Tell me that Daddy loves me. That he really loves me.
Miriam, I'll tell you the truth. There's only one person that really cares about you. Only one person who really loves you. And who do you think that is?
You.
That's right. We've only got 2 of these left. Here you go. Don't you want water with those? Well, I'll get you water anyway. I'd do anything for you, Miriam.